What is up, Drumcage? How are you all doing today? So I recently not recently, probably like a few months ago, I did a video on my past life so far. And here's a little addition to it of how I'm doing right now. I'm still gonna be posting and stuff, but I don't think I'll be posting as often, just until I can get everything clearing out of my head, because I'm going through so much right now. I'm talking to my mom on Messenger, and a lot of the things sometimes I'm talking about is private. But my family does know about my YouTube channel, so I know that if I tell them I'm going to be recording a YouTube video, please don't come in. I know, well, they still come in anyway, but I'm not doing very happy as I was. We moved, and as you know, I'm still in a relationship with Crazy Man. He changed his name to Hollywood, but I'm fine with that, except the profile picture makes me laugh every single time. It's funny. But my aunt, she doesn't like me being dramatic and stuff, so apparently if I'm, God forbid, to be sad or something, she's gonna come into my room at any time she wants and start complaining, female dogging, about how I'm being dramatic and being abusive to Anna with my words. All I say to her is basically in a rude tone to leave me alone. Because I'm not going to put up with her. I'm not going to tolerate her being rude like that. And she treats her like a baby. She's spoiled, to be honest. Like, I'm going to say it throughout in here. I don't care if you watch this video. She's spoiled. And she can say that she doesn't, because sometimes when she's on FaceTime with her friends, she'll pretend that she doesn't want to remember the things that are either embarrassing to her. But then when she's not, she's like, oh yeah, I remember that. It's like, you can just tell me that you're embarrassed of me. You don't have to lie. And then she always says, you're being so rude. And so that's kind of just weighing me down. My self-esteem is very low. I weigh pretty much 85 pounds. I'm supposed to weigh basically 95. And I don't think I should. I think I should weigh somewhere between 80. So that would make me 5 pounds overweight, when I'm really 10 pounds underweight. But, so I've been working out a lot. I've barely eaten today at all. One, because we haven't gone shopping yet. So, and basically when this happened a few days ago, actually, like Sunday on Mother's Day, so we were letting the chicks up, because we have like a gajillion chicks. I don't know why. They were 50 cents each. The total was $20. So I do not actually feel like solving how many chicks we actually got, but we were letting them out. And now I was just sitting down. I was looking for spots that didn't have chicken crap on them. And then my aunt just pointed it out whenever she saw me laughing and having fun. She just pointed it out, and then she looked at me like she was ticked off with me about it. Like I was supposed to be perfect, be her happy little perfect darling like Anna and Leah. You know, like I'm not them. I'm a different girl. It's like, sorry, I'm a wolf in a cat family. You know, it's like if we were all animals, I'm pretty sure they'd be all cats considering they act like one. I'm more of a wolf. Like, I don't fit in this world. And then so when I came in, I completely forgot about it, because we had to feed, and I was talking about other things, and then she came out and started complaining at me about my shoes. So I took my shoes off outside. I was about to throw them away, but she's like, no, those are trash. And then like a few minutes later, she's like, those are trash anyway. I don't know why you just throw them away. That's what I was trying to do. And so when I came in, I sat down. She's like, and then she just sent me off to my room. I heard her spraying the couch with Odabam. But anyways, so and so after a while, she came into my room and started complaining about how I was talking back to her. and I wasn't. Like, there was no way. But before I came into my room, I said, and please don't be like that, please. And she's like, excuse me, Emma? I'm like, nothing. She's like, that's what I thought. And whenever she came in my room, I was happy because I finally calmed down. I was like drawing, and I was laughing to Sarita. I was like, stop. And then she looked at me like, and then started complaining about me, how I'm talking back to her. And then well, no, it was me that ripped it off, but she basically pointed at it, kind of ripped her finger right down. It didn't tear it, but she's like, this is all stupid. Like, you're dramatic. You are dramatic. You're on your phone too much. You are on your phone too much. She was basically yelling at me about the things that hurt me. And she's like, you don't need to be hurt by these things. It's like, you know, it's like, I'm basically living with depression, and I'm kind of trying to get over it, because ever since I was 11, I've basically had, because you hurt me once, I forgive you, hurt me twice, I absolutely despise you. And it's like, I'm sick and tired of this family hurting me when I'm trying to be happy. It's like, I can't be happy without them downing me. But, I don't know, like, I feel like maybe, it was like almost, probably 3 weeks before last year ended, aka my not last 6th grade year, but like basically the year when I was still in Springtown. Technically this year, but it technically wasn't. Like, it was like a few I don't know, like maybe 8 weeks before we moved or something. I got really sad. I have this stuffed cat named Scarlet. You've probably seen her in my Gacha videos. You've probably seen her in one where I showed the real version of them. And so I had them. And I have her to make me comfortable. I didn't have her that day. And every single time I do not have her, like, I can easily be pushed over a limit, because like she basically helps me calm down. Because I have her out most of the time in my lap. And then when I didn't have her, my teacher, Miss Whitehead, if you're watching this, you were up to me. But anyway, I know she probably doesn't. She doesn't even know about my channel. I don't care. She was mean. But anyway, so she told me to put a mark on my discipline card for coming in late. I was like 1 minute late. I'm kind of strict. And then she told me to put another one on for not putting the date on my homework. Overall, I would have gotten a 100 on that homework because I actually did it this time. I didn't just skim through it and put a bunch of random answers. I don't care. I was moving anyway. There's no point. And so I just started putting like 30 marks, because like, I'm easily pushing over a limit. You bother me once, you bother me twice, I'm pushed over a limit. And so she's like, come here. And I slammed it down and I walked away. She's like, excuse me? And handed it back to me, like she was expecting some nicely Louis. It's like, no, you're basically shouting at me in front of the whole class. The whole class was on my side. And so she's like, do you guys remember having me give her 30 marks in a week? And everyone was like, no. I'm like, yeah. Because everyone could tell that I was probably very ticked off, so they weren't bothering me very much. But I think the part where I messed up the most was AJ, which was one of my former friends, or an annoying one, by the way. But he had to switch with me. And he gave me that look like, man, I feel sorry for you. And I was kind of, inside my head, I was screaming, like, I really wanted to kill myself at that point. I really wanted to just teleport to the roof and jump off. I think I would actually just get hurt, but no, because I would, like, dive from my head, so that way I just get head slammed. Yeah, I was really suicidal at that time. And so I still am suicidal, so. Anyway, moving on. So she's like, I had my hood on. I had my hood on because that's another way of having to calm down. And I told her that at the beginning of the year. And I know she doesn't, like, have a disorder to where she forgets everything in a week. And she's like, Emma, take your hood off. And so I took a hood off, and then I covered my whole side of my face with my actually got in the hall. So I looked at her, looked at the classroom, looked at the door. I kind of gave all my friends that signal. My only friend that I have in there is my wrist, because all of my other friends are in different classes. It sucks when your friends are in all different classes. I don't like that. But yeah, and this is the part where I made the worst mistake ever. I went out that classroom, kind of waited for like 2 seconds, and then I bolted off to the bathroom. If you ever see me, like if I'm ever like out somewhere and then and I'm angry and I run off, the best place to check is the bathroom, because I always run there. And I was just about to okay, so I went to the bathroom, chilled in there for a little bit, and then I kind of washed my face to where it doesn't look like I was crying for 3 hours straight. But when I went back out there, she was walking down the frickin' hall. I don't know why I didn't just circle around and then go back and then act like I've been there the entire time. Well, she would have checked the security cameras anyways, so wouldn't have worked out anyway. But, and then she's like, what are you doing here? The words that were on the tip of my tongue were, do you mean when I'm doing alive or on this planet? Or here? Because I don't know why I'm alive, but I do know why I'm right here. But nope, what came out of me was, And she's like, I told you to go out the classroom, and next thing you know, you're running down the hall. She didn't see me running down the hall. She only saw me in that spot. I was about to call her a maniac, but and then she gave me a freaking lunch detention. But she forgot about it, so did my principal. So I kind of got off scotch-free with that. So And then the next day, she was talking to me like nothing ever freaking happened. Like, bitch, you freaking hurt me. But it was just like, okay, whatever. So that happened. That kind of weighed me down. Like, things here weighed me down. I have this whole list of things that my aunt was complaining at me about. This is not front and back because the coloring would all rub together and be weird. It already is a little, if you see that, the camera actually shows up. But it says, I'm sorry for that list of things that hurt me, being dramatic, being on my phone too much, being rude, being abusive to Anna, not cleaning my room every single day, having trash in my room, wearing shoes outside other than my rain boots, not feeding correctly, my dog peeing on the floor, and for not doing my chores. I'm sorry that I have an attitude. I get mad easily. Other people irritate me. I'm sorry for talking back. I'm being sad about things. I'm sorry. And I'm not going to show this to her because I have a lot of things in one of my drawers that are kept private. If you can see in the mirror right here, I'm pointing to this drawer right here. It has a lot of things that nobody without depression would understand, but everybody with depression would probably understand it. But I trust you guys, all 20 of you guys, enough to see this, because nobody's gonna down me for being sad about this stuff, because I can't help it. My decision is my fate. I choose this path. This is my fate. I choose a path. I choose a path. My path is my fate. With fate comes with trivia. With trivia comes with wrong answers. With wrong answers comes with consequences. With consequences comes with decisions. With decisions comes with a path. With path comes with fate. And I have this picture right here. It'll be normal in the normal video, but you guys can pause to see this. I have that one. I've never shown these to my parents. I have a little box of emotions. that I write them down, so if I feel happy, I'll think about something happy, and then I'll immediately think of something sad, and I'll kind of just start thinking about everything, and it kind of just takes my emotions away. So I have that, and I have my little, not really emotional support. She's not special. She's not like a service dog, but she should be. She helps me when I'm crying. After my aunt left the room, like I was like broken down crying, and I like basically crawled to Aster and I laid down with her. And she kind of licked my face and laid with me for a bit until I was calm. And I have this. You can pause to read it. And I have this letter. Well, a note to myself. What happened today? Well, basically woke up, did the animals, sifted Cerrito's litter box, learned that as long as I keep out my responsibilities, he can stay in my room. Steven came home, almost had a mental breakdown, ate dinner, had a mental breakdown. That's what happened. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. It's okay. Well, don't believe the I'm fine part, but okay. Yeah, okay. Bye. I wish that conversation was real. But it wasn't. Nobody cared that I was like close to having a mental breakdown. Nobody cares about these things. Too old for anger, sadness, dramatic, eye roll, being rude, God forbid I say anything, habit, being snotty or attitude. And yeah, that's all I have in here. The rest are just very, very private things. But that's most of the things that I'm going through in my life right now. I'm working on little scenarios with the mini movie, because I'm gonna try and make it as long as this video is probably gonna be right now. Well, my cameras are here, but it's probably gonna be in this little corner box right here. But right now it actually says 17-minute song, so I mean I'm not gonna make it 17-minute song obviously because I don't have the time for that. But I have made like up little scenarios and like what would happen in my trailer. That is gonna be part of the movie, except it's gonna be like a memory. Because with trailer I'm gonna have like a memory, like just a little back past. And the little miss and the secret girl is gonna be one of the main characters. And there's going to be this morph thing that the teachers will do, and one of the characters bolts out of the room sick and has to miss that class. And so that's what's going to happen. I think that's a good scenario. Or comment down below what scenarios you think would be good. But yeah, that's my little my life so far. Again, this is my first doll. It's hard to think that the time that I ever actually had this, I didn't know what hell awaited me. I have this thing still up here. It says read if sad. I basically felt very cheesy. I still am. It's not that I don't like love. I just find saying, I love you. Oh, you're so sweet. I find that very cheesy. It's like, okay. I hate cheesy stuff. But the reason why I didn't eat today is because, well, we have no frickin' food. We have no food. Like, we're very low and I'm low on Taki, so that doesn't help me out at all. This is Scarlett in real life. Yeah, she's the character I was talking about earlier. And if you're wondering, snip. I did that to my hair earlier, so it made my bangs shorter. I'm gonna get killed when my parents find out what the heck happened. And then, like, they care about me or whatever. Why does my hair look so dark all of a sudden? My hair is, like, very light. I don't understand why it keeps going dark at random times. But that's gonna be kind of hard to hide from my parents, considering that I always keep my hair in a ponytail. Let's see. So I can keep my hair in a ponytail right here. Could never put it down in front of them. Or I could keep it behind my ear. But yeah, that's kind of a reflection on what I'm going through right now. I'm going through anorexia. Like, I don't really need to work out, but I still do. Depression. I'm going through a lot of family issues right now. Everything just like kind of going all around myself. Going through like suicidal thoughts right now. I fake it to all my friends on Discord and stuff. Like, I don't want to admit to them that I'm like this, even though they already know. I still don't want to. I want to tell them that I'm over it, even though I'm not, because I don't like people worrying about me. Like, I don't care what mean people say. I don't care how much therapy I get. It's always gonna just grow over me. When you get depression, it's very hard to go back over. You know, like, you can't just take a pill and have it go away. But in addition to this video, I can surprise you guys with a gerbil update. I'm using my actual camera, not YouTube camera, so I can't just flip-flop it around, but my gerbils have been acting very strange. Boop. There they are. Gave them some things. My cat really stands on this, except it's durable, and it's meant to hold like that, and I can lift him, carry him around the house with like one hand. Yeah, that's how I'm doing so far, guys. Comment down below what scenarios for my Gacha videos do you think I can do. And I did change my name, so I want you guys to comment down below what intros and outros do you think I can do, or should I keep my intros and outros. Anyway, thank you all again for 20 gerbils in the cage. Love you, gerbil lovers.